All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's Daybreak on Trust Television. I would like to apologize for our inability to bring you experts on the conversation around the restarting of the Port Harcourt refinery and the potentials or benefits for the Nigerian economy. Due to technical issues, we are unable to connect experts. We hope that we will revisit this conversation and bring you all of the values that you hope to derive from them at a future date. At this time, we will take newspapers. We'll begin with the Punch newspaper at this time, and leading with the Punch is leading with the issue of fraud, alleged 110 billion fraud bail due in court today as ex-governor reports to EFCC. Ex-Kogi governor detained by anti-graft agency faces 16-count charge. And to other stories there on the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning. It's 4,419 policemen sue IG over delay promotion. I mean, you can imagine what that number is at this time. And also right there at the nameplate is interest rates hike, labor, organized private sector project higher inflation and weaker naira on account of the increased interest rate. And to other story, PDP NEC pro-Wike governors set for showdown over Damagun, and hunted and executed suspended Sanwo-Olu's aide. Comments stir probes call. Very, very disturbing comments there from his aide around what happened, to the NSAS protesters who we allege were summarily killed. I hope we are able to get more explanation from him. And unpaid pensions, retirees set to occupy finance ministry. These are more, made it to the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning.
All right, now let's look at The Guardian. Stories that made it to the front page of Guardian. We have leading there, cautious optimism over cheaper fuel as Port Harcourt refinery creates rivalry. Okay, what a headline there. And then moving on, we still have EFCC bellows men differ as anti-graft agency detains governor. Edu urges states to monetize assets to drive investment revenue. There's an infographic there talking about the Port Harcourt refinery timeline, and so if you want to get details of that, check The Guardian. And then Tinubu departs Abuja on state visit to France. Amid soaring food prices, Ayedatiwa backs Tinubu's economic policy. And still there on The Guardian, some people want me to die, says Obasanjo. Private sector groans as CBN raises interest rate to 27.5%. And bank loses 53.4 billion naira to fraud in 9 months as the tax rise by 65%. So if you want to keep yourself informed on these stories and more, do also get yourself a copy of The Guardian.
All right, to the Vanguard newspaper this morning, it says local fuel capacity now 860,000 barrels per day as Port Harcourt refinery burns. Well, I'm not sure where this figure is coming from, but we know the Dangote is 650. Maybe the combined capacity of other local producers would have pushed this up. And we have other stories there. Prices of local rice, beans, bread, egg soar in October, according to the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics. And Tinubu says, let's join hands to make Nigeria a producing nation. We all cannot wait. GDP jobs growth at variance with reality. That's coming from NECA and the CUPP. That's it. All we have from the Vanguard this morning.
And on The Nation, still on the Port Harcourt refinery, said petrol rolls out again from Port Harcourt refinery 5 years later. Still on CBN, raising interest rate to 27.5% will curb inflation, ensure stability. EFCC may take ex-governor Bello to court today in Abuja, and anti-graft agency uncovers 16,800 rebagged 50 kg federal government rice palliative.
All right, to the Nigerian Tribune, CBN raises interest rate. I think Tribune got this wrong to 27.5%. I hope that's a typo. And with Port Harcourt refinery revival, Tinubu sets Warri Kaduna plans target for NNPC. Tinubu comments Buhari carry African Export-Import Bank. NNPC begin truck out of operations of petrol, diesel, kerosene to Nigerian market. Oil marketers, industry expert loud NNPC over delivery of Port Harcourt refinery. FCTA's list of CFOs defaulters on pages 18 to 37. You want to get the details? Nigeria loses $1.1 billion annually to malaria crisis. And that's it on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune.
All right, now let's look at Daily Times. Boldly there, Atiku says Governor Fubara is Moses, restorer of Rivers State glory. Okay. And on the top left, PDP group ditches Atiku, sixth Southern presidential candidate. Tinubu seeks Senate confirmation of General Oluyede as Chief of Army Staff. President Tinubu accepts state's visit invitation to France. Still on the front page of Daily Times, Data Bridge, Governor Okpebholo orders urgent review of Edo e-governance platform.
All right, to the Nigerian News Direct, also leading there with the revitalization of the Port Harcourt refinery, said applause controversies greet Port Harcourt refinery's resumption. 200 trucks expected to load products daily as Tinubu hails an NPC. Never say never. Presidency hits back at Obasanjo. To other stories, 16-year-old Tahila Isima emerges winner of UBA Foundation National Essay Competition. And policy on marine and blue economy will chart growth in aquaculture, safeguards waterways. That's coming from Oyetola, the Minister of Blue Economy.
Those are the stories we have this morning that have made it to the front pages of the newspaper. And it's been quite a show this morning, I would say.
Indeed.
We can't overlook the fact that sometimes, you plan one thing and Nigerian network gives you another. But we hope that we've been able to keep you informed in our own little way today on the show this morning. And, we've come to the end of the show. My name is Lilian Ogazi. All
right, tomorrow promises to be another interesting day. Hopefully, by then, the fuels that trucked out of the refinery would have been getting to retail points around you. We'll keep track and we'll begin to understand how much this would impact prices and volumes. And until then, let us stay positive. I'm Sunday Michael Ogu. We'll see you again tomorrow.